Simon Shaw can stand up to the might of the police and the state and the courts and win his case, then that shows if we unite and we stick together, then we can win all these cases that are going into the courts today and tomorrow and make sure that no one is punished for exercising their rights to protest. So just finally, I want to call up Mark Bergfeld from the National Union of Students and the Education Activist Network to say a few words.
Getting old. Over the last couple of months, between November and December, students were continuously asked what would they do if they were the police? What would they have done in their situation? And what we were saying all the time around was, if we were the police, we would be putting the bankers into prison who are avoiding the tax. We would be putting the politicians into jail who have been frauding their expenses over the last 2 years. And it is in that sense that today we're standing here and saying that these students who stood up to the Tory coalition, that these students who put the resistance onto the agenda in Britain are not the real criminals. The real criminals are sitting in the House of Parliament. They're sitting in the London down the road on Victoria Street in Victoria Street. And what we need to emphasize today, and I think Brian summed it up the best, is actually that this is an attack on this movement. This attack is an attack to deter the movement from coming out on the street. And why are the Tories so nasty and using violent methods and trying to lock up 16, 15 and 18 years old? It's because they're scared. And if a 15-year-old can put this coalition onto the brink of collapse, what do they think will come when GMB goes on strike? What do they think is if 4 public sector unions will be going on strike on June 30th? That will really scare the shit out of them. And so what we're saying today is that the defending the right to protest goes hand in hand with fighting against austerity. It goes hand in hand with fighting against the injustices of the system. And we have a hypocrisy at the hand. And we might say it over and over and time again, is that this government supports rebels in Benghazi who have taken up arms against a vicious government. That they're supporting the revolutionaries in Tahrir Square, and at the same time they're clobbering the heads of people like Alfie Meadows. And we need to say it, that today we're all Alfie Meadows, today we're all the people, we're Gaz Evans who's going up, we're all those people who are going up for violent disorder. This could have been anyone, and we're complicit in the occupation of Fortnum and Masons, we're complicit in the occupation of Millbank Tower, we're complicit in the June 30th strikes, and we will stand with each and every single person defying and resisting against this coalition government.